everyone, my name is Kirsten. Today we are going to be making homemade Play-Doh. And these are the ingredients you're going to need. I'm going to have the recipe in the link below my video. So this is what you're going to be needing. You're going to need flour. You're going to need 3 salt. You are going to also need cream of tartar, vegetable oil, and warm water. You're also going to choose whatever food coloring you like whatever color you guys like. And you're going to need a pan because this recipe is for cooking it on the stove. So the first thing we have to do is put water. We're going to put our warm water in our pan. So here's our water, warm water. We're going to need to put our oil in. It looks so weird. Oh no, it's dripping. Salt. Cream of tartar. And food coloring. So I'm gonna put 2 drops. Is that? Okay, 2 more. I'm gonna do 3 drops, if this works. 1, 2, 3. Come out, 3. Okay, there's 3. And then after you're done putting that, you, in the pan, make sure you have a parent to help because we are going to be putting it on the stove. So Mama, you can take this. And make sure you have a parent to help. Now I'm going to go get paper towel because I got a little sun here on my fingers. And comment down below what you guys like to make. I like to make like what type of foods do you guys like to make? I like making brownies with my mom. Comment down below what you guys like. My finger. So as we're gonna be waiting, we are going to be doing I'm gonna be talking about more about my life. So yes, I'm in 3rd grade. 3rd grade is actually pretty cool. It's my favorite. I think about in the school year, I'm not sure. I pretty much, in my life, I love baking because I have an easy oven baker kit. Yeah, whatever it's called. Easy bake oven. And we used it before, and it was like the funnest thing ever. I think we made cookies on it or brownies. I'm not really sure, but there's like tons of recipes to go with your easy bake oven. Another thing about my life is I really like going pretty much outside, and also comment down below what you like about outside. I really like when it's winter and the trees have snow on them. I think it's like the prettiest thing ever. And you're gonna have to
keep talking and tell them that it's done.
So it's good. It's done. It has to bake for a few minutes.
It's hot.
And it's really hot. So, gonna stir it up and put powder, and gonna put flour in it. Is that right? So here's our flour. We're gonna put it in this pan. And we're gonna mix it. This is so much fun. This is my favorite part about stuff. Well, once the Play-Doh is kind of getting ready, it will look really kind of chunky, and then you're just gonna have to mix it around with the flour, which is actually, it gets really hard and it's hot. Well, you have to get it until it's warm, but it's actually really hot. It smells like Play-Doh. Oops. And then when it is done, you're done stirring.
You're supposed to do it with your hands.
Okay.
Mix it together.
And now we're going to be doing it with our hands. So this is going to be the messiest part ever. So yeah. So here we go. Oh, it's hot. You have to knead it really, really good. It's hot. And you're just gonna like knead it. Ow. I burned myself. It's hot. Ow, 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 ow. And you're probably just gonna be playing with it, kind of, because you have to like knead it to make it Play-Doh-y. And you also got to get all the flour and the Play-Doh. And then once it's kind of like sticking and it doesn't stick to your hands anymore. So this is what I'm trying to make it do. Try not to stick to my hands. It's going to be a lot of Play-Doh. Oh, and comment down below what's your favorite color. My favorite color is color pink, teal, and a baby purple, like tons of colors. Comment down below what's yours.
Add a little bit at a time if it's icky.
And if it's sticky, add, I think it's more flour.
Yes.
Just add a tiny bit of flour. And you're gonna knead it and really, really good. Like, get the extra flours in the Play-Doh. It's really hot. Well, it's not really sticking to my hands, which is still kind of sticky. So I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. Add a tiny bit. Which is actually pretty fun. I gotta get all the extra flour in the Play-Doh. So like extra flour, and that's in the pan. And it's too sticky that you add flour to it. There may be a little bit of extra, and if you want to add it to your Play-Doh, you can. Look how much Play-Doh, you guys. That's a ton. Well, it's still kind of sticky. It's kind of like the more when you like get into it, and that it's like really sticky because of the middle. You did not add like flour into the middle part. So yeah. So you're gonna have to like knead it really, really, really good. This is probably my favorite. Making Play-Doh. That was a fail. Play-Doh. I think this is the coolest thing ever. Is that that we get to make homemade Play-Doh. That's pretty cool. And I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. So it's kind of hard to knead it. It's heavy. And you have to knead it really, really, really good. And make sure it's not sticky, like kind of like slime. How it's really sticky. Play-Doh's not sticky. Now I just got powder all over my shirt. It's getting sticky and sticky. But you have to like get the flour like in the middle of it. And when it's, oh gosh, this is getting sticky. Make sure you add flour so it ain't sticky. And if it's really, really sticky, you're going to have to use flour and sprinkle it all over the Play-Doh. So it ain't that sticky. So it ain't really sticky that you like get it all over your fingers and that it won't, and it like stays on your finger like these. But since you had a mix on it, like they're gonna be dirty from that. So much Play-Doh. Ow. And I'm gonna make sure I get Play-Doh, like flour all over this Play-Doh so it's not very sticky, and I don't want to miss parts of it because it's going to be really sticky. It's like when you put Play-Doh on like flour on the outside of the Play-Doh, and it's really sticky on the inside. So like it's getting stickier every time you go in the inside. So I like using flour for Play-Doh, for homemade Play-Doh when it's sticky, because flour is probably like the easiest things to make Play-Doh not that sticky. So if you have, make sure you try this out because it works. As you can see, it's probably my favorite Play-Doh I made so far. I have tons of Play-Doh, and this one's probably like the biggest. Gotta sprinkle it every single where. Make sure you get it on the sides too. So as it's getting not that sticky, that means it's getting ready. And as I'm using flour again because it helps a lot of things for Play-Doh. So since it keeps getting sticky and it stays in your hands, you might need a little bit more flour. So I'm going to sprinkle a little, probably the rest on it, and make sure I get this really good because, you gotta like make sure like you mix it in like very good so there's no excess flour. It's okay if you leave flour in the bowl, the pan. So it's fine if it still sticks. It's just you need a little more salt. That flour, you can use extra from your pan. It did not stick, which that is great news. Then that means it is done. And when it is done, make sure, this is probably going to last for 6 months or so, but make sure you have a container or a Ziploc bag. I'm going to use a container to put this Play-Doh in, and if it doesn't really fit, I might probably going to need a bigger one, but I might need more flour because it is really sticky. So I need more flour because it's getting really sticky in the inside. So let's get more flour. So the Play-Doh is really, it's soft. It's very soft. It might be warm because of the oven. Ugh. But I'm going to tell you one thing. It's heavy. So as I got more flour, I'm going to put the flour all over my Play-Doh. It might be feeling weird like it's done, but it actually it's like when you first get it in the pan, you have to when you put flour on it, it's gonna feel like it's done, but it's actually gonna be really sticky. See, you have to make sure some of the Play-Doh can you know how other Play-Dohs is when you buy them at the store and all that, how they stick. Yeah, that's what you and when you get it all over, you could just dab it all over to get the others. That's what I'm trying to make it like. This is so awesome. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of a handful and sprinkle it really, really good. You can use this recipe and it's like a really fun little recipe that you'll like to be using, and this would be good for kids and all that. And I'm really happy, so I'm just gonna mix all this extra flour that was in the pan into the Play-Doh. So I'm gonna add a little bit more flour. So I'm really proud of this Play-Doh because it ain't as sticky as the last one I made, and they were done. They were like very, very, very kind of sticky-ish. But my last Play-Doh, I'll tell you that it was this kind of color. This is my favorite. It's a sandwich. So I'm just gonna dip my hand in there and pat it all around. Make sure you always get it on the sides as well. And you gotta make sure you always get the bottom in. This looks like a T. Guys, see it? That looks like a T, the letter T. Which this is the... So I'm almost done. This feels really nice. This is really cool to like grab and like squish. And like the more flour you kind of add it, it's like the heavier. That's why you get the flour in like really, really well. And since I have this much left, I'm going to sprinkle it all in. I think that's going to be enough flour. Maybe put this over here just in case. Whoa, this looks better. This keeps getting better and better. But you don't want to add too much flour that it might fall apart. So I'm just gonna make sure you get all excess off. So, like when you have too much flour, you think you can shake it and some flour will fall off. I have a little bit like this. You probably can't see it, but I put some in the pan. There are some extras in the pan. So I'm gonna put this on the table and knead it because I have a ton of flour that left the Play-Doh and Play-Doh that fell off. So I'm gonna knead it real good, and it's okay if you do get a little bit of flour on the table, like some recipes do for Play-Doh, but this one you can get pretty messy with it, so not too messy. So since I am done, I think I'm gonna add a few more things right here. And right here, this is the most stickiest part. Just gonna need that in. Since I am done with my Play-Doh, you're gonna need a container, a clear, like a plastic container, or a baggie, a Ziploc bag or something, to put your Play-Doh in, like this. And I don't think mine will fit. I'm just gonna have to like squish it in there. This is gonna be really fun. So this is by Play-Doh in the container. Doesn't really look that smooth and all, but it's really fun to just grab and knead and play. Miss the spot that's really sticky. It's grabbed the container. So I'm really happy that this is really fun and all of that. So make sure you comment down below what is your favorite color, favorite animal, and what you like to make, and what kind of outside things do you like. And that's all we have today. See you in my next video. Bye. Oh, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for more notifications. And make sure you subscribe. Bye.